Welcome in to the Safety Express pregame show. I'm Stan Painter alongside Rob Lotz here tonight as we bring you William Blount versus Maryville. And Robbie, it's been about 12 days, I think, since we've been on the air. So
yeah, we had a good little break.
The basketball team hadn't, but had a break. But
well, they pretty much have. The boys, girls have only won one, and the boys haven't won a game since we've been off.
So anyway, they hope to get 2 wins tonight. We've already got 1 win in the books already as the William Blount JV girls defeated Maryville in an exciting game.
Yeah, 38-35 final there.
And it came down to the wire right there. Maryville actually got a shot off at the end, but it was not a 3-pointer, it was a 2-pointer, I think. I believe your foot was on the line. I saw it and wouldn't have won it anyway, but it's still an exciting game there. But this is Safety Express pregame show. We want to thank Safety Express for doing our pregame show.
Yeah, for the highest quality of supplies for personal protection for industrial nuclear products, visit safetyexpressusa.com. Give Mitch a call, 924-0772. Hard hats, work gloves, safety goggles, they got it all. Carhartt gear, give Mitch a call. And we want to thank him. He's our title sponsor, football, basketball, baseball this year. Does a lot for the William Blount program.
As cold as it is out there today, you could use that Carhartt stuff, couldn't you?
Yes, you could.
As tonight is a very cold night, and if you're not going to make it out to William Blount High School, you sit at home and watch this contest tonight. We hope we got 2 exciting games. They were very exciting games at Maryville about what? Well, I guess it's just 2 weeks ago.
10 days, well, it was 14 days ago, yeah.
Yeah, so the girls' game came down. The William Blount lost by 3, had a chance at the end, didn't get a shot off. And then, of course, the boys' game, very exciting. And then Cole Gibson caught fire in the 4th quarter, hit 4 triples, along with a 2, scored 14 of his 23 points in the 4th quarter, Robbie, to kind of seal it for the Governors against the Rebels.
So, and more on the girls' game, as this game is pretty much going to be the game that you're going to see in the first round of the district tournament also.
Probably going to play again in about 10 days, aren't they?
Yeah, as they pretty much locked up the 4 or 5. Just depends on who's going to be wearing the home jersey and who will be wearing the away jersey, as the district tournament this year will be over at Heritage. But William Blount, hasn't beat Maryville very much here in the last recent history. So definitely like to get a win going into that tournament as far as the girls go. Looks like we got a pretty veteran crew tonight here at Maryville Boring Gymnasium.
John Garrett.
Yeah, and I'm getting my
McCurry.
McCurry. Yeah. So they're about to do the nation's color presented by the William Blount's Junior Air Force Junior ROTC. So we'll let them take it away.
So there was your national anthem. Colors presented by the William Blount Air Force Junior ROTC.
Stan, one more thing. It's Gary Stennett night, as they're going to be honoring longtime voice of the Govs, PA, Gary Stennett. Here's your Shell Station starting lineup for the Maryville Lady Rebels. Number 10, Christina Anderson, senior. Number 14, Tatiana Sikovic. Number 20 is Gentry. Number 23, Ella Lott. And number 25, Jada Edwards, who had the big 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, a little bit mix-up here, too. It looks like Scott West is, I don't think.
Ella Lott. She didn't start last time.
Did Gentry start?
I don't think Gentry. Yeah, Gentry may have.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Lott did.
Yeah.
She's a freshman. Came off the bench. And here's your Shell Station starting lineup for the Lady Govs. Senior Julia Combs had a big night against Maryville the last time. Another senior, number 11, Faith Cooper.
At guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 20,
Freshman Savannah Darnell, maybe getting her first start of the year.
At wing, a 5'6" sophomore, number 25.
Sophomore Chloe Russell. And of course, the senior, the Tusculum signee, McKenna Myers. Looking to have a better outing than she did last time.
Yeah, Maryville did a really good job on her the last time, so we'll see what kind of adjustments Jason Kallenberg might have made, anticipating that as we go. As Coach Paleo in the house. We're going to take a moment of silence, I think, here for.
On October 14th, 2021, we lost a beloved member of our basketball family, Kayla Tilly Rooney, to cancer. Kayla was a star player in this district during the years of 2011 through 2015 and went on to have a successful collegiate career at Shorter and Lee University before coming back home to coach at her alma mater, Maryville High School. Kayla was a former player of Coach Jason Kallenberg and Coach Scott West. She was also a former teammate of assistant coach Lindsey Roddy. Her sister, Kendall Tilly, a graduate of William Blount High School, gave 3 years of hard work and dedication to the Lady Govs program, and Kayla was always her biggest supporter despite the household rivalry. While she was fighting a much greater battle, she always looked to put others first. Her impact would go on to touch so many inside and out of the basketball world. On the floor, Kayla wore the number 22. In honor of her legacy, we will have 22 seconds of silence to remember the incredible life of Kayla Tilly Rooney. Before we begin the moment of silence, we would like to recognize Kayla's mother, Tina Tyler. Tina, would you please stand at this time? And now we will begin the moment of silence. Thank you.
All right, there's a special dedication for Kayla Tilly Rooney, player from Maryville, coach from Maryville. Sister played here. Jason Kallenberg was an assistant at Maryville, coached with her. And if you look down, you can't see it from the camera angle, but on the back, they always have an open chair with Coach Kayla's name on the top of it. All right, here's your Anywhere Movers tip-off between Lott and Cooper, controlled by the Lady Govs, and here's Stan Painter.
Thank you, Robbie. And William Lennis has said he throws it. Myers gets her instructions from Coach Kallenberg, and Maryville starts out in man-to-man.
Yep, and Sikovic will be all over McKenna Myers.
And Myers already is going to get to the rack and draw the foul.
Yeah, Stan, quickly using the ball screen, brought her off of 2 down screens, used the ball screen to get the switch that she wanted, and she attacked the 10 and gets Jada's first foul.
Yeah, and if we remember, I don't know if y'all talked about this because I was off air, but McKenna was quiet in that game against Maryville last time.
Yes, yep, we did mention
and
that.
They did a great job, and that's what I said is what kind of adjustment Kallenberg going to make. And right there you saw it. He ran her off 2 2 screens, and then a William Blount foul on the miss on the second one.
Good box out by Lott and fouls on Julia. So both teams pick up 1 foul 20 seconds into the game.
So Maryville will bring it up on their first position, lined up against William Blount straight up man-to-man as well. Anderson up front, penetrates in, picks her dribble up, gives it to Civic. She picks it up back over to Anderson. If you'll remember, as Edwards gets it, walks. There's foul.
It could have been a bump on Julia.
Yeah.
It would have been her second, so good break there for us.
I thought the first foul was weak on Julia, but that probably should have been a foul right down there. So I guess things even out. But regardless.
Yeah, Julia, one of our better defenders, too, so you don't want her to get in foul trouble early.
If you'll remember, the first time these two teams played, Maryville had a tough time scoring the first half, but you felt like William Blount couldn't put them away. They led most of the half.
Yeah, I think it was 18-11 at halftime.
12, I think,
12,
18,
okay.
something like that. But regardless, Maryville didn't take the lead back until the pretty much midway fourth quarter, as Combs gets a wide open to the lane and gives it to Cooper. She kicks it back out for Myers. Shot no good. Ball on the floor for Cooper, and
That's all right. I'll take it.
Gentry battled. Gentry shoves it into back court, so it's not a turnover or not a back court violation. And Blount will retain it. It's Darnell, as Robbie said, the freshman with her first start, we think, as ball goes out of bounds.
Bad call right in front of him. He didn't see it hit off the right hand of Myers.
Well,
We'll take it.
Sidovic has some words. He didn't like the fact that she challenged it, but I believe you're right. I believe he might have missed it, but maybe where another official should come in and help him. We'll get a little bit later on, get a crowd, but a great student section here for William Blount early on. Shot is blocked.
Myers tried to attack Jada for the second time to get her second foul, but good block by Edwards.
Maryville gets into front court. Maryville girls coming off a disappointing loss last night to Sequoia.
Team that William Blount beat by about 20 last time we played them.
As Darnell tips it out of bounds. So it will stay with William Blount, or excuse me, stay with Maryville. As Blount sags off, they don't even guard Lotz on the three-pointer.
Sloughing man or zone.
I think it's man.
Yeah. That's a bad pass.
Darnell says, I'll take it, and then she'll draw the foul from Anderson.
That's Anderson's first, team second. Nice steal there by the freshman Darnell.
Yeah, and so far on those first few possessions, great defense by the Lady Govs.
So a lot like it started last time, it looks like. It might be a low-scoring game. The game ended in the 30s.
Yeah, I think 30.
8:35 or something.
Yeah, about the same as the JV game tonight. Count is still on. She finally gets rid of it.
Russell has it.
She might add
Combs.
underneath.
Maryville really overplaying, and Myers dogged by.
Wes wanted a push off. I wanted the hand check.
Yeah. Civic. Russell's going to go baseline. She's going to get a lot shoved her in the back. It's on the floor.
Yeah, that. Tonight could be a big night for Chloe. If she's got a matchup she can exploit. First foul on Ella, team third, as Chloe is more than capable offensively.
Thought about
There
it.
she goes, gets the screen, pulls up the three-point shot.
In and out.
Good look, just didn't go down. Rattled out. Maryville controls on the rebound. They kick it up to Gentry. They'll say set it up here, Scott West does. We're almost 4 minutes in, Maryville yet to score.
Turnover.
And there's another turnover. I'm not sure. They have a shot off, Robbie? Do you remember a shot?
I'm trying to remember. I don't think so.
I don't think they've got
Yeah.
No.
So Blount has had a couple of shots. They just hadn't gone down for him. Of course, the 1 point coming on McKenna Myers' free throw. Nice double team.
And one. Oh,
foul.
my goodness. You can't miss that.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I thought
Raptor.
Cooper
Straight
might have got.
across the
Literally
arm. Straight across.
Cooper got fouled. No call. Ball stays with William Blount. As Myers penetrates in, gives to Cooper. Cooper's going to go against Gentry.
She fouled again.
Shot no good off the side of the board. Maryville will control it.
Let them play. I like it. Let them play a little bit.
Well, I thought at first they called 2 quick fouls like 20 seconds in, but they are letting them play now. As Maryville.
3.5 without a field goal attempt.
Yeah, they're really not even like running an offense, it looks like.
4.5.
As they're going to run something here, though, as Civic goes off the ball screen, but can't do anything. Blount defends it really well.
It's too easy to let her get it back.
They're just dribbling back and forth up front. Edwards thought about a 3, instead gets to,
You're going to call that? They're going to call that?
McKenna picks up her first.
Well, the football team's letting them hear
I
it.
just can't. I can't deal with that. How we get 2 fouls down here and they call that. And that's what Jason's telling him about right there. That's fine. Call that. But you can't miss 2 down here. And let Maryville get on the board.
Long discussion. But it looked like the officials doing more talking than Jason.
Well, yeah, he had to do a lot of talking the other night when he blew the game for Heritage and Hardin Valley.
We'll talk about that later in the boys' contest. That affected William
Darnell.
That'll work.
Darnell lays it in.
Yeah, off the putback. Aggressive, inside attacking the offensive rebound. 3-2, back on top.
The Civic goes to
That looked like a foul.
Yeah.
Probably was.
Julia underneath.
She can't get it, and Edwards controls the rebound there. So much like the first game, Robbie, going to be low scoring here as we're 6 minutes almost in, a total of 5 points.
I don't know if you saw the stands last Friday night in the Farragut-Bearden game, but we might be able to replicate that tonight. Not quite, but it's getting packed in early down low. Another turnover right into the ESPN booth. As the lead broadcaster tonight's Joe Matosi and his color commentator, Rhodey Kirkland.
Yeah, it looks like Tyler
Courtside.
Owen and Cam Terry also helping them out.
As Blount will get it set it up here with 1:50 to go in the
Saw
quarter.
Job,
Nice down low to Chloe Russell, lay it up and in. So Blount came free underneath, Russell did.
5-2.
Got to keep adding on. Can't let them stay in it like we did last time.
Yeah, we should have put them away way earlier, and it gave them a chance to come back and win that game.
And that was the major problem, was blown layups. Not having a problem with that tonight.
With a 1:20 to go here in the quarter.
Don't foul, McKenna.
Well, she's got 1 already. Here, as Anderson thought about a 3.
Still no substitutions for William Blount.
What a great defensive possession. Don't let them off the hook.
Lotz is going to take the shot.
Lot,
Lot, not Lotz.
I'm Lots.
Yeah, that's right.
She's Lot.
Lot.
There's a layup.
For Cooper, all down low, and they beat him down the floor. Scott West holds up his hands like,
How you get beat back?
what are we doing?
They're not running back. It's 7-2, Lady Govs. 45 ticks left in the first quarter, I mean. She's
And
out of bounds.
Gentry,
Maryville won't like that. It looked like Russell might have pushed her in the back.
yeah,
Here's your
Gentry,
Safety Express replay on the fast break. As you see Myers find Cooper for the easy one.
Got our first substitution. Charlie Scarlett checks in for Darnell.
we round down to 30 seconds left in the quarter. William Blount could hold it. Possession arrow goes to Maryville to start the second. Myers gets into the lane, gives it up.
Nice.
Nice back
That'll
cut,
work.
lay it up and in.
Myers for 2.
Working the high post, blew beautifully.
So 9-2, William Blount leads. 15 seconds to go. Maryville, let's see if they can get something going. They've not been able to do much offensively. As Sidovic gets her shot off, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Maryville as the quarter comes to a close. A good first quarter for William Blount as you see the replays.
I think they only got 2 shot attempts up, Stan.
William Blount leads 9-2. We'll take a short break and be back.
We're back. Second quarter action as the Lady Govs lead 9-2. It'll be Maryville Lady Rebel basketball.
So a very good first quarter for the Lady Governors. And Maryville, as they get number 32 into the game, which is Hunt. She's a sophomore, Carly Hunt.
I don't remember her playing.
I don't either.
No.
As Anderson takes over back at the top of the key. Civic thought about a three, couldn't get her shot off. Instead, they're going to go inside to Edwards, kick it back out to Lott. And
yeah,
Maryville,
when Edwards catches the ball with her back to the basket, she has to make a move.
Anderson with the 3 ball, no good. Rebound by Myers comes out of there with it. She's going to go to the basket, lay it up, no good. Gets a rebound, though.
Kick it out.
One more swing to the top of the key for Russell.
Good look.
Can't get it to go. So thought I was getting ready to say our first 3 ball right there, but it just couldn't go down.
Yep. First quarter 3s were brought to you by Foothills Flooring, priced right, doing it your way. Second quarter 3 balls will be brought to you by Blount Partnership. Developing workforce, bringing education workforce development together.
Edwards dribbles up front. Gives over to Anderson. Maryville struggling. Robbie, they took a beat down at Heritage last Friday night.
Yeah, about a 40-point loss.
Straight up.
Lost by about 10 to Sequoia last night.
Yeah, they got beat.
Bearden and Farragut.
That's a tough schedule.
Yeah, about 16-point losses to both of them.
The Heritage game is they lost to Heritage by 3 at home and 41 on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big disparity. 6:10 to go, and
this is some great defense we're seeing from the Lady Govs right now.
2 more tough minutes of deep. It's a walk.
There's a wall.
Yeah,
Foot was drugged. As Lott didn't even look to shoot it, she gives to Edwards.
She don't want that shot.
Goes out of bounds.
That was a major force.
Scott West just got hands on hips. That's not our game. There's no shot clock in the game in high school.
Well, I think Lott passed up the best shot. She never turned to look to the goal. She had a wide open shot inside the lane, but she just kicked it back out. But she's a freshman.
For Cooper.
As Blount runs their offense, as Combs is going to take a look from the top of the key. The bank is closed, does not go in, but Lott tips it last, goes out of bounds, so Blount will keep it on their end with 5:40 to go here in the opening half. Russell thought about a 3, instead puts it on the floor and kicks it into the corner, who is now checked in as Scarlett. To Stout. Stout, they're going to get a foul called as Stout. That may be Edwards' second, Robbie.
You'll see what John calls. It is on 32.
On Hunt.
On 32, Carly Hunt, her first. Team score.
John Garrett, a veteran official, he knows. Both of them were right there. Free throw can't go down, though, for Combs. So Blount, I think 1 of 3 from the line.
Correct. And Maryville's only points are from the line.
So they have no field goal almost 11 minutes into the game. Their second toss is good. There's a steal by Russell.
All the way. Don't stop.
Is she going to take it to no good, hits the bottom of the rim, but William Blount Combs is on the court. Russell comes out of there with it, gave it to Scarlett, thought about a three. Now Russell's going to fire a three from the corner.
Yep.
There it is.
There's your Blount partnership three ball. And the timeout by Maryville. Coach Scott West. Here's your Safety Express replay as Chloe drills our first three ball of the game. This timeout will be brought to you by Trinity Chiropractic. Turns on your natural energy source. 30-second break.
After the short timeout, 30-second timeout, Maryville will have the basketball. They're down double figures, 11, 13-2 as Hunt
throws it to the
tries to get it to Fortenberry, who wasn't looking. So right now, Fortenberry is a freshman.
Hunt, sophomore.
Wait a minute, that's not Forten. Well, I think it is Fortenberry, and it says the number's wrong.
We got different numbers tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Fortenberry, isn't it? 45. She's got 22 on the roster. There is no 45 on the roster.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Yeah, 45.
Anyway, Fortenberry, the freshman, on the floor. Hunt, a sophomore. Russell
too
gets
easy.
to the rack, lays it up and in.
She can have her way tonight.
Yeah, Lady Gov's not had any problems penetrating down low tonight.
It's Gentry back in the game for William Blount with it out front.
Maryville.
Excuse me, for Maryville, I'm sorry. Deflected all the way out to almost the half line. Good job right there. Myers getting across the pick.
Don't run at her. Why are we running at her?
As Edwards in the lane, nice up and under. There's the first field goal.
12 minutes. Took them 12 minutes to get a field goal.
And
got to applaud the defense on that.
So 15-4 your score. Favor of Blount. Blount a little shaky out front with the basketball. Here comes Scarlett teeing up a long three.
Online.
Yep, just a little long though. Maryville rebounds it. Gentry gets it into front court. And Edwards is going to take a three.
That's
good.
Better rhythm for Edwards. She's got all 7.
So Maryville with a little 5-0 run here. With 3:10 to go, I think Coach Kallenberg's wanting to run some kind of 4-low set. It comes back. If they
all the way.
Myers gets to the basket, lay it up. As they switched that time, Gentry was guarding her.
And then just a little head fake, and that's all it took for her to get to the paint.
So Blount back up by 10.
2:45 before halftime. At halftime, we'll have dance team performance, and it'll be an honorary night for Mr. Gary Stinnett.
Of course, always stats will stand as well coming up. There won't be a lot of them as there's only been 24 points scored here in the first half.
We got Lazy there.
As Edwards catches, shoots, no good. This time rebound by Stout for William Blount. As Combs trailing, I thought was going to go for the three. Instead, she's going to lay it up and in. And Maryville's going to take another 30-second timeout. So here's your instant replay, Safety Express replay as Combs goes to the basket.
That's a mismatch all day long.
Lay it up and in.
This timeout brought to you by Blevins Realty Group, breaking records and making people happy. Short break on AM 1470 in the Gov Nation Network. We got to beat them again.
Back at William Blount High School, so 2 30-second breaks here for Scott West. His team down by 12, 19-7, as Edwards with it out top, looks to penetrate. They're going to get it to Gentry. He's going to take a 3, air ball. And can't be saved by Lott. It goes out of bounds.
You don't want to do that in front of a big crowd like this. You're going to get the air ball chant all night.
So with 1:50, William Blount can add to their 12-point lead. Maryville in a zone now.
William Blount can hold the ball for 130.
Yeah. I mean, I would do that. I would make Maryville.
And we get the first possession of the third quarter.
As Blunt's going to dribble around now as McCarter had checked in her first action for William Blount. To Darnell, back into Cooper. Cooper kicks it out to McCarter, back to Myers. William Blount can be very patient. Here comes Darnell. I thought was going to tee up a 3, but McCarter is. And McCarter's going to bang.
Blount partnership, baby. That's what she's in there for. The senior stroker, southpaw.
So last minute of play here in the half, William Blount has pretty much totally dominated this, at least the second quarter. They've dominated on this end of the floor as Maryville hadn't even got many shots off. Here comes a long three-pointer by Edwards, and she drains it. Well, she matches the 3, her second of the night.
She's a sophomore. She's a very talented girl.
She has all 10 of their points.
Yep.
Wow.
And if I remember correctly, she had a majority of their points last time.
She scored to 8 in the fourth quarter to seal it.
That's right.
As Blount will just hold it right here, Robbie, for 30 seconds and force Maryville to either come and get them or just let the clock wind down and take one last shot here. As Kallenberg is going to call. McCarter thought about it again. They're going to skip it all the way over to Cooper. She's not going to shoot the 3, kicks it back out. Stout's got it, 5 seconds. Blount needs to do something. Myers looks up at the clock. She's going to take it, and she's going to draw the foul, but that's
good
not.
Foul.
Yeah, with .4, that's not good for William Blount as they're nowhere
but
close.
I think it's Anderson, though, right?
I think so.
Which makes it her second. That's the only problem with that foul. Yeah.
Jason Kallenberg's going to call a 30-second timeout. We're going to leave it right here. So I guess he's going to draw up something here with .4.
This timeout, we'll keep it here, is brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, delivering peace of mind, one policy at a time. Yeah, William Blount done a good job here of maintaining the possession for the final 30 seconds. A lot of times it's hard to hold the ball that long. And then plus the defense that
well, they're in a zone, but it was very aggressive as Anderson was way out to the volleyball line. So it was not like they were just sitting there inside the three-point line just letting you hold it. So, but anyway, it'll be William Blount's basketball to throw it in from the side.
Yeah, and they're definitely.
And McCarter catches it and just shoots the 3.
They were going to count it. They were going to count it. Yeah, John had his hand up.
Well, it's short, but it's still a good half for William Blount as the students chant scoreboard as it goes to break, or as it go to the locker room here. After one half of score, your William Blount leads Maryville 22-10. We'll take a 2-minute break and we'll be back with halftime activities.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a good friend of ours. 1999, after Don Ward Jr. became the school's second athletic director, he offered the PA reins over to the then young man named Gary Stinnett. Gary is a graduate of William Blount in his first graduating class. He is heavily invested in William Blount sports and jumped at the opportunity. He was doing both football and basketball. He's called hundreds of games since then. He has seen many exciting games in the gridiron, including the 1999 win over Maryville and the biggest game in William Blount football history in 2007 when the Rebels beat William Blount 40-9 He is one of a kind, and I'd like to thank him for his 20-plus years of service to William Blount High School. One thing you're going to see from now on is on this digital table right here, it'll flash up every now and then. It goes to the show that it does. A picture of Gary as our PA guy before this is done. So hopefully we'll get a chance to see that here in just a little bit. Now, please give it up for a true friend and a William
All right, they're
competitor.
honoring Gary Stennett down there.
Called a lot of basketball games, a lot of football games here, Robbie.
Yeah, even some baseball.
He gave up.
Gave football up about 3 years ago. Brewer took over, and then this year
He's giving up basketball. So we'll pick up, let him talk here before we do get into our stats with Stan.
I'm under strict orders to keep this very short tonight. I love William Blount. As Scott said, 1979, the first day the doors ever opened in this school, I walked in as a senior, first class of William Blount, and I guess part of it never walked out. Huge William Blount fan, and I always have been. It's very fitting that we would do this on the night that we play Maryville, because many of the people that are here tonight that are supporting me are my friends who have kids in Maryville schools, and I'm just reminded that we live in an incredible community with the high schools that we have, with great schools all the way around. I was good buddies, I guess, still so with Coach David Ellis at Maryville, and I used to tell Coach every year, Coach, I'm going to cheer for you every game you all play, except for one game. And I said, when you play William Blount, I'll always be cheering for the Governors. But I love getting to do what I did here. Maybe most of all more than anything is just because of the people I got to work with. The athletic director, Scott Cupp, Michael Brewer, Justin Ridge, Donnie Moore, were some of the best and treated me so good. The sports table, I look over here and I see all the folks that I got to work with for years there. I see Jimmy Long back there, who's some people sometimes want to call me the world's best William Blount fan. I'm second to Jimmy Long. And I see Travis, and I'm reminded now of one who's not there, and that would be CJ. CJ Short, who was here tonight, would say something like, "Way to go, Gary!" But guys, thank you so much. Honored. I love William Blount High School. Thank you for this, and to everybody that showed up for this. Go Ducks.
All right, there's Gary Stennett addressing the crowd as it's Gary Stennett. Now you'll watch the dance team as I read over the stats. The stats will stand brought to you by Tim Tipton and really the executives. Give Tim a call at 806-7255.
Amber Young, former UT Majorette and world twirling champion. This evening, the dance team is joined by alumni dancer Jennifer Thorne, WD softball player Destiny Toomer, and 8th grader at Carpenter's Middle, Jaden Hart. And as always, our dance team tonight dances in honor and in memory of their spirit captain, Miss Amelia Cowan. Ladies and gentlemen, the William Blount High School dance team.
All right, Gary gives one more intro for Amber Young's dance team. Leading scorer in the first half for William Blount was Chloe Russell with 7 points. Then McKenna Myers had 5. 3 points came from McCarter, 3 for Julia Combs, 2 for Darnell, 2 for Faith Cooper. Lady Govs lead 22-10. Maryville, they had one girl strike in the scorebook. That was Jada Edwards with 10 points. William Blount leads this halftime at the half, 22-12. We'll finish watching the dance team here on the Gov Nation Network, and then we'll take another 2-minute break and come back with second half action.
back at William Blount High School as Maryville Lady Rebels were in the locker room for a long time as they're just now coming out with a minute left here. But, Robbie, we'll talk about the girls standing. It looks like Bearden, well, I think they have. Bearden has won.
Yeah, they locked it up.
Yeah, locked it up at 8-0. They're at home tonight against Hardin Valley. They're probably going to breeze through that one and go to 9-0. They do have a game, I think, do they have another game with Heritage left or Maryville? I'm not sure who they got. They got one more game left.
One more will be on Tuesday.
I believe it's Heritage.
Maybe.
Because
this Farragut Heritage game is a big one tonight. Huge game
at Heritage is Maryville or Farragut Heritage both at 6-2. So that's probably going to decide who is going to be second and get the second bye. That's very important. The loser will get the third spot, and they will play against Hardin Valley, who is in the sixth spot. And then William Blount and Maryville are going to turn around and play, I think, a week from Monday or Tuesday again, as whoever wins this game will finish fourth. Probably the loser will finish fifth. There is one more game left next week for each team, as William Blount will be on the road at Farragut. So we'll talk about the boys' contest or the boys' standings later when we get into that. So Blount will have the basketball to start the second half, a good first half. So if Blount can put together a good second half.
Yeah, this is pretty close to where they were over at Maryville, where they led 18-12.
A nice back cut and lay it up and in for McKenna Myers.
Nice find from Julia.
And she's already got more points than she did over there.
Yeah, she only had 4 that night.
Yeah.
She only had 4 that night. She's got 7.
So 24-10 is the score. As Gentry up front picks her dribble up. And you feel like if William Blount can continue to play defense, Robbie, they're complete control of this game because
threw it off her knee. Nice.
Oh. Let's see if we get it on the film here. It looked to me like it went off the knee. Okay, never mind. We don't have that, but it looked to me like it went off the knee. The only thing is, was she already laying on the boundary when she threw it? It's only, but I don't know. I can't see. We didn't see that over there, but it definitely went off her knee. The referee was looking right down the line, so I'm sure he saw it there, made the correct call. As Anderson dribbles up front, gives over to Gentry. Our men, again, Maryville has 10 points. All 10 have come from Jada Edwards. Nobody else has scored in the Maryville lineup.
Yeah, and they're going to continue.
I think it's Darnell getting her hand in there for the steal.
Here comes a long pass to Cooper. Cooper thought about it. She actually hits Combs coming down the lane, and I believe Edwards may have picked up her third. No, her second.
Should be third.
Oh, it will be her third.
Fouls on Edwards. Her second.
Oh,
yeah, I think Hunt got hit with that.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
There was one down there that looked like it could go either way, and they called it on Hunt as Combs misses the free toss. Not a lot of fouls called.
Yeah, William Blount was only whistled for 2.
I think Maryville only had 5. Combs 1 of 2. It extends William Blount's lead to 15. I think that is the largest of the night. They had a 13-point lead in the first half. And there goes Sidovic to the basket. She gets hammered.
Good foul.
She's going to get 2 shots here.
Almost gave up the and one, but Darnell's going to pick it up.
Fouls on Savannah Darnell, her first.
First on Savannah, the freshman getting her first career start.
Yeah, and like you said, Robbie.
And if you remember last week, it was Tater that had the big night for Maryville.
Yeah.
In the first half tonight, she's yet to scratch, and she's 0 for 1 on that free throw.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic for her to finish. I bet she hits this one. She does, 25-11. So we have
a second scorer.
Yeah, we've got now 2 Maryville. Maryville's going to pick up a little 2-2-1. It looks like Blount breaks it pretty much ease as Myers gets it into front court. Goes to Combs at the high post. She's going to attack right there, Edwards. Edwards flops, no call.
Travel.
And then a travel called. I think they reminded her, I like the idea to attack Edwards. She tried to draw the charge foul. Not enough contact, I don't think, to get that. But regardless, William Blount turns it over. on the travel. Sidovic picks up her dribble. The double team. Ball got knocked out of her hands and saved
Timeout.
her.
They're standing around, and Scott West does not like it. He's already called his third timeout. It's a full one, and this one's going to be brought to you by South Park Storage and Penske Truck Rentals at the end of William Blount Drive and 411.
1 minute break. After the timeout, Maryville will have the basketball side front court, and they'll throw it in here to set up the possession. As Anderson catches it on the wing, she's going to penetrate down to the baseline, pick her dribble up, gives to Lott. Lott from the elbow, no good, but Edwards right there to rebound. She goes up, loses it.
Yeah, and so far,
she may have hurt herself.
Yeah. So far, William Blount, they're really not giving Maryville a lot of wide open looks.
As Combs pulls down the three-point shot.
Should be a jump ball.
They're going to call a
timeout, William Blount.
Timeout for William Blount. So good timeout right there by Jason Kallenberg.
His second.
Let's keep it right here.
This one's going to be brought to you by Tim Tipton, delivering award-winning service at Realty Executives. What was y'all saying? Jada got hurt?
Yeah, she got hurt when she went up right there and lost it. She's in some pain right here, as you can see. She's not coming off the court. I hope she's certainly okay as the trainer now gets out here. But
yeah, she hit the ground pretty hard.
I'm not sure.
I think it's her.
I think it went out a little bit. I think that's maybe why she lost the ball going up. But we'll see here what happens. I know they got Carly Hunt already into the game. She's walking off there with Coach Driver.
She's struggling.
And the Maryville trainer. And so after the timeout, it will be William Blount's ball on the baseline. Much like the first half, Maryville they've not hit a field goal here in the second. As Sidovic gets a block on Myers. Myers looks to the official, thought maybe she got fouled. No call there, so it's clean, out of bounds. William Blount will retain possession. Oh, nice on the inbounds, but Myers left it a little short. And Sidovic's going to race to the front court, give it up to Hunt, who wasn't expecting it, but Lott's there to pick it up for Maryville. 4:50 to go here in the third. Gentry over to Anderson. Back to Gentry. As Hunt is going to, there's going to be a kick ball in there from William Blount. But I tell you what, with Edwards out of the game.
Where do they go?
Other than Sidovic.
Maybe Gentry. Gentry's a capable shooter.
If she can get open, but Blount has blanketed so well on the perimeter. They're having a hard time getting the ball in right there. So Sidovic runs it up. Gentry is going to penetrate, kick it back out.
Their spacing is just awful right now.
Yeah. As now they get it spread a little bit. Anderson beats her man, but then kicks it back out. As Gentry finally is going to take it to the corner, give to Anderson for the three ball. Shot no good. Rebound on the backside by Scarlett. So another miss for Maryville as Darnell picks her dribble up in a bad spot, but actually be able to get it back out to McKenna Myers. Blount with a 14-point lead.
Oh, that's too easy.
As they give it to Myers, lay it up and in as it rolled all the way around.
Just using Combs at the high post. Here's your replay. She gets it, dribble handoff, lay it up and in, left hand for McKenna. Nice find by Julia.
So Blount up by 16 now with 3:30 to go here in the third quarter. So just like the first half, Maryville went a long time without a field goal. There's almost a steal by Myers. They've not had a field goal here in the second quarter, or second half as well. Gentry drives the lane.
Charge.
An offensive foul on her. As I believe we may have a replay, Safety Express replay. You can see it right here. As Cooper was right there.
As she does so well.
Yep. That's probably one of the best things she's done all year is draw fouls underneath.
She's taking a lot of charges.
Oh, yeah.
And here comes McCarter with a big three ball. That's going to be off. But Maryville cannot handle it.
Third quarter three-pointers will be brought to you by C&D Tire, your no-problem tire dealer on 411 South.
Caitlin Harris has checked in for Maryville in her first action. As Cooper picks it up, that could have been a double dribble. It wasn't called. Lay it up on the end. Good.
And good news for Maryville. Jada Edwards is walking back to the scores table.
I'm glad to see that. 18 points now, the lead for William Blount. As Gentry looks like she wants to try to do something.
That was lazy right there by Chloe. She just reached in instead of moving her feet. Her first, team second.
And Lott comes out of the game, and in comes back Edwards for William Blount. And right now she's going to post up hard on Combs. I think she's a little frustrated that they didn't get her to the ball. As she pushes off, no call right there. In the lane, has to kick it back out as three Lady Governors converged on her. Harris shot no good. Good look for the Lady Rebels, just couldn't get it to go down.
Big
and Myers is going to pick up a three ball. There it is.
C&D Tire.
We're hot on the offensive side, and we're
people calling for the adios. He didn't get it from Painter.
21-point lead here. It's getting close, but Maryville's going to have to catch major fire.
Steal by Julia. As Gentry went around her back.
Hey, no soup for you. This has been one of the best defensive games I've seen from the Lady Govs in the Marv so far.
Absolutely.
As McKenna Myers gets instruction from Jason
Definitely
Kallenberg.
since Kallenberg's taken over.
Yeah.
I'll use Chloe this time.
Oh,
Find
nice
her.
up the back cut. Lay it up, lay it in. Adios.
Adios. Maryville, adios.
We don't say that much, but Maryville, adios.
That's brought to you by Anywhere Movers. Give Alvin a call at 865-235-4108. We're moving them out.
23-point lead late in the third here by William Blount as we're approach 1 minute to go. And this is just as Edwards gets a shot, air ball.
Her still grimacing.
Yeah, she's hurt. She's
probably needs to get her out.
Yeah. And
left.
The ball wasn't deflected. Oh, almost stolen in the rear court.
It is stolen.
Actually, Sidovic got it back. As Gentry's going to go to the basket. Actually dribbles off her foot, and Russell, what are you going to call him? Oh, my. He's going to call a
She was the first one to the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's whack. That's bad.
That's a loose ball. That is a loose ball. Diving for the loose ball. I don't understand how that's a foul. He didn't undercut her or nothing.
I think it's a good decision by Mr. Scott West to get Jada out. She just don't have it. Probably needs to be looked at in the morning.
44. Sidovic gets to the basket, lay it up and in. Their first basket with 40 seconds to go. They're going to have a lot of that with Edwards out because she's really the only other player out there that can take over the game. With 30 seconds to go in the third period. Blount up by 21. As Blount's just going to hold it for the last shot here of the third period. 10 seconds to go. Here comes the screen for Myers. She beats Sidovic to the lane, lays it up. That ball's actually deflected. Good job by Sidovic. They run. She gets a half shot off at the corner, hits the front of the rim, comes off. No good. So the third period comes to the close. Another good period for William Blount as they outscored Maryville 12-3 in that period. 3 in the books here at William Blount. Don't go anywhere. as we will be back for fourth quarter action. Back at William Blount High School, fourth quarter action ready to start here, and we have Gary Stennett to sit in with us on the fourth quarter, provide some commentary for us. He's done a little bit of radio TV, so we want to thank Gary coming up on this night as Maryville Harris knocks down a three to start the fourth.
18-point lead now. So, Gary, they recognize you tonight. Here,
Blount turns it over.
They did, Robbie, and it was one of the few times that I've ever – I had thought all afternoon about what can I say. I just want to talk for a minute or two, and I got out there and I looked around and lost it. But
yeah,
it
tough.
Was neat. It was neat, and I enjoyed it, and really cool to do it on a night we played Maryville because I've got good friends in both of these schools, and so. Hey, trivia question, guys, as it goes out of bounds there. Maryville keep possession. I know, the boys beat Maryville this year, William Blount, and slipped up on them, I think, Joe Anderson's junior year.
Yes, 18.
And then Tyler and Micah's senior year, which 2010.
Down in Lenore City. Yep.
Our girls beat them, I know, a time or two. I wonder when the last time
18.
is
it was 18.
that we beat them both.
18.
Did the girls
It was the same night.
And boy, am I jinxing this because we got a whole boys game. And Maryville, if Maryville gets to shooting the ball like they can give our boys fit.
It was a very, very good game over there at Maryville the first time. And right here, it felt like the girls, our girls may have let one get away over there. I kind of felt good coming into this. Didn't expect this, but
one thing I was
turnover for William Blount.
Bad pass by McKenna.
One thing I was talking to my daughter Hannah on the way down about that game up there. McKenna, I think she ended up with 4, but she was very silent that night offensively.
Yep.
I haven't tracked much, but I know I think
she's got 12.
Yeah.
7 plus 7, 12. Yeah.
You give Scott West credit. He took her out of the – he said, we're going to take your best player away, and they did. But give Jason Kallenberg, because he made some adjustments. They're doing a lot more screens for her, taking the ball a little bit out of her hands.
Fellas, I'm going to tell you something. We all know this, that we have been challenged on the girls' side of the ball the past few years from a talent perspective. I mean, Jason, I've watched 2 years. Coach Kallenberg is an incredible X and O. I mean, the guy can run some offense. He's an X and O coach.
He's gotten a lot out of them. Even last year.
He won all the games he was expected last year.
Right.
And then, this is a tough league. And, guys, it's tough.
Last year there was 4 teams in the top 10 in the state. This year there's 3 again. It's just a tough district.
Robbie, back in the day, and still remember, back in my days, Coach Wallace would have got us in the four corners. I don't think they want to stall it.
There's McKenna getting 2 more.
Certainly, William Blount probably wants to get just a little more intentional on their offensive possessions, don't you think?
They could be a little patient here, but you're exactly right. This would probably be 4 corners time for Coach Wallace.
Yes.
So Scott Cup was talking about your coaching days, Gary. He forgot to mention the Dotson Memorial Church League you coached me in.
We had a dynasty in the day in the CBA Youth Basketball League, led a couple of years led by none other than the expert
and Russell's going to get a foul. Just a little over aggressive there.
Yep.
Go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
No. I know everybody's they don't want to miss the game, but yeah, we had a great time. Robbie and several guys. We had a team one year that had a couple of high school kids.
Tough league, yeah.
JJ decided to redshirt a year, remember? So he played with us, and Jeff Bird quit. So we had we were strong. I told somebody one time we maybe could have beat some high school teams that year. I'm not sure, but that big fun. I loved me getting to coach here with David a little bit.
Yeah, when Tyler was playing.
And really he just wanted me around because I got in a lot of free pizza and took care of everything that needed to be taken care of. But I enjoyed it.
They're going to call a foul.
On the floor.
I believe it'll be on McKenna. It is. It's going to be her second, team fifth, so not shooting underneath.
Guys, it's been a tough stretch here for Scott West and Maryville's girls the past few weeks.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
There's a three by Lott.
So cuts it to 17, 36-19 with 4:50 to go.
Yeah, the score that threw us off was losing to Heritage by 3 and then turning around and losing by 41 last Friday.
Well, but then they competed with Farragut.
Yes,
exactly. To a 6 or 12-point game or so.
Combs is going to draw a foul.
Tater's going to pick this one up. It's going to be her first.
Is it safe to say in this region, our girls are that Bearden, Farragut, and Heritage are kind of sitting at a level by themselves almost? Would you not say?
Well, in the district now, region you go to Oak Ridge and Powell. Oak Ridge and Powell have got some pretty good teams too.
Yeah, but I still think that, and of course, it all depends on how it lines up. But
two teams can go to state from here.
Right. You could see two teams go to the state from here as Combs knocks down both free throws. Extends William Blount back out to 19.
She's 4 for 6 from the line tonight.
I've got to assume, though, the Lady Governors and maybe Maryville, too, would still be in contention for that fourth spot.
They're going to play each other.
Right?
And
they're
not
anymore.
Match up right here at 4-5 will be an elimination game.
Since there's only 6 teams.
Okay. And so they're probably going to play again here in 10 days.
This just means William Blount will be wearing the white.
Let's face it. If we want to play either, we'd rather play Farragut or Heritage than we would Bearden, right? I mean, our chances aren't going to be – we're going to be underdogs in any of those, but –
Darnell.
But the thing is, if you could win that first game, you're going to get into the region, even if you do have to play Bearden.
Yeah, it'll be another matchup in about 10 days with the Lady Rebels.
So, but, coming off what Scott West has had the last 2 years, Gary, he was at the state tournament. And then last year, I think he made it into 2 rounds in the state tournament. Of course, he loses a lot of players, one playing at Iowa State.
One at East Tennessee
State as well.
And Carson Newman. Those 3 seniors that were the glue of that team were quality.
As Combs looks like she may have gotten shaken up a little bit here in the rear court as.
Boy, how much you got to love Julia Combs for the way she comes to play. I mean, she has played through so many.
Yeah, a lot. And I tell you, Faith Cooper does a lot of this extra stuff too. That's 3 seniors we're going to miss off this team next year. And here's a shooter that transferred in.
Shot no good, but Darnell with the rebound gives it to Myers. Lay it up, no good.
Right now might be one of those times where coach starts saying we don't need to be jacking up threes as much here with 3 minutes left. But
charge.
And called. John Garrett says, yep. It'll be Civic's second right here as you get the Safety Express instant replay. And that's the second charge that Cooper has taken tonight. And I know a lot of William Blount fans, Gary, enjoying this. I'm getting texts in from some of our loyal watchers or listeners.
It's Gary P. Stennett night. You had to expect something like this, right? That he's going to jump up on Maryville.
Shout out to Jama Anderson checking in with us tonight.
Guys, y'all do a great job. I haven't came to as many home games this year because I like to sit in my recliner and turn it on, and I may be a little prejudiced, I know, but I listen to a lot of streams from different high schools, and you two do, in my mind, as good a job as any I hear. And then your guy that joined you, is it
Carter?
Carter. He does a great job for you too, but we really enjoy listening to y'all.
Thank you, Gary. We enjoy doing it, covering William Blount.
You're just homer enough without. And now when Robbie starts getting on the referees every now and then, but short of that, you listen to some of these squads, and it's like, come on, guys, it can't be a bad call against your team every time, But it's really great. The Gov Nation Network and what you all do with that and the way you help them out.
Combs hits 1 out of 2, but then William Blount runs down the rebound. So they'll keep it here with a 20-point lead, and they're going to enjoy the last 2 minutes of this. This doesn't happen often.
Yeah, and the big crowd.
Even though they've beaten Maryville recently, they've not beaten
Maryville
by 20.
Scarlett.
Lay it up and in by the freshman, Scarlett.
Gary, we were talking about sweeps. Yeah, I looked that one up earlier this year because I knew we had a chance to this year.
You might be able to help us on this.
But
we were trying to remember when the last time William Blount boys
I got it.
won.
It's 06.
Okay.
Did what?
won at Maryville.
Yeah, we beat them in 06.
Okay.
Back to back, we beat them by 20.
What team would that have been? Bobby?
No, it'd have been Glasgow.
Okay.
And it's the year before they won the state championship.
Yeah, they did in 07.
It was the last year. We beat them by 20, both games, at William Blount and at Maryville in 2006.
Here comes Chloe Russell with a
dagger. That's your Roll Arena 3-ball.
Chloe Russell, I guess, is who they'll build around next year on this team. I mean, I hope they surround, but
we're going to get subs in right here. Maryville's getting some people in. William Blount's getting some people in as well. Yeah, losing McKenna and Faith and even McCarter's a senior that transferred. So Russell is probably going to be the most experienced player back. She'll be a junior. So, of course, Scarlett's played a lot of minutes as a freshman. Got Darnell that's played.
Darnell girls
played as a freshman some. So.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I appreciate.
As a jump ball, Fortenberry and Russell.
We've got some young ladies on this team that have stepped out there when they had to. They contributed a whole lot last year, and because of getting some more players, you maybe don't see out there on the floor. But we've got a lot of girls that have stuck with this team, even when their minutes have diminished. You see them out there cheering and yelling and working hard, and obviously Coach Kallenberg and his staff, Lindsay, and they're just.
Well, Jack Kallenberg did just a great job. He was not dealt the best of situations last year. Is taking over as the interim coach in October when the game starts. You start playing in November, so and just did a remarkable job. And you can tell the growth of the program. You feel like the program's a lot healthier. There's a push.
Well, it sure appeared to be one, didn't it? I don't know if she was acting or if she really got pushed.
Following the game, we'll go straight into stats with Stan, and then we'll log off this broadcast and come back up for the boys' game.
Hey, fellas, thank you so much. For
Gary, appreciate you joining us.
With you.
And we got,
thanks for what you do.
And here's another.
There's a layup.
Stat, Gary.
Blackburn.
JV girls won also, so it could be a clean sweep tonight.
Oh, my.
We got 2 out of the 3.
I'll close one real quick. We're playing them Lenore City 2010 in the tournament. It's
awesome game.
We've got them beat at the end of the game. My son Tyler is standing out. Banker. My son Tyler is standing out at half court with Des Horn, if you remember Des.
Yep.
And who played for Maryville. Des looks at Tyler and he says, I just want to walk off and leave. And Tyler said, no way. He said, I've had to stand out here for 4 years and lose to you guys. You're going to take every minute of it.
Well, thank you, Gary, for coming up.
All
congratulations.
Right.
You're certainly well deserved.
Go Govs. Good job, ladies.
And William Blount wins big tonight, 47-21. And we, as you said, Robbie, we'll be going straight into stats with Stan. I want to thank Tim Tipton for our sponsor, and you got the scoring here in the girls' contest.
Yes, I do. William Blount tonight was led by senior McKenna Myers. We'll try to get to talk to her and Coach Kallenberg. She had 14 points, did the Tusculum signee. 12 points came from Chloe Russell. 7 points came from Julia Combs. 4 for Faith Cooper. 3 for McCarter. 3 for Scarlett. 2 for Darnell. That's a total of 47. Maryville on the short end tonight only scoring 21 points. They were led by Jada Edwards with 10 first half points. 3 points came from Harris. 3 points came from Lott. 3 points came from Sigovich. And 2 for Blackburn. That's not enough as the Lady Govs take care of business here. Their final game against Maryville in the district, 47-21. Stan?
I got a score of interest. Farragut and Heritage are tied late, 34. So we'll try to get a final when we come back on in the boys stream. So once again, thank you for watching tonight. We've got the first 2 legs, Robbie, here. So we're going one more here. We'll be back on shortly with the boys contest.